Hello, this is Justin Birkenmeyer. In this video, we're going to be going over the Buckeye Hard Care Floor Program packet. So opening it up, just on the first page on the inside of the cover, just kind of has a couple high-level facts, about Buckeye and our floor care program. We have the highest quality products in the industry. We have increased efficiency with excellent results, which those results, right, are going to save you time as far as labor goes and the overall cost. We have built-in standardized cleaning procedures and a proprietary unmatched a Renaissance polymer that we have created in-house. It's going to give us really good durability and clarity. So, what makes Buckeye's floor care program different from everyone else? Really goes into the big things of, though, the durability, the clarity, right? We're non-yellowing and non-powdering. The floor finish we put on the floor stays on the floor, makes it a lot easier to clean and maintain than the rest of the competition. And when we talk about that cleaning and maintaining, what a lot of people don't realize is for a floor care program, 90% of the budget is the labor that goes into that. So if you're having to constantly, strip and recoat or do full strip outs, and you're doing that maybe once or twice a year, the labor that goes into that, even having a stripper that you might need 2 coats on. With Buckeye, we can offer a 1 coat floor stripper that's going to work every time. And again, with that labor savings, right, it's going to be a cost savings as well. Now moving on to the Renaissance Performance Polymer. So like I said, these are a proprietary of Buckeye, right? We have worked in-house to create a polymer that is actually designed specifically for floor finishes. A lot of our competitions, they just outsource their polymers. These can be made out of anything, right? It's not specifically designed for its purpose. Going into these polymers, right, that maximum durability, the non-powdering, the crystal clear clarity, not going to yellow over time like a lot of the competitors. And right, with this formulation that we've created, you're going to get consistent results every time. Also, just note that with the Renaissance Performance Polymers, they are low VOC, so they are very safe for your employees. Moving on to the microban technology, right? We are actually the only floor finish in the industry that is partnered with microban in our Clarion 25. And what that means is that the microban is an antimicrobial agent. So it actually breaks down into those the cell walls of the bacteria and prevents it from reproducing and growing. And since it can't reproduce and grow, it eventually dies. And we have a few different studies, outsourced studies, unbiased studies that have, proven those claims. You can just see here in a few of the images, when applying the floor finish to the floor, right, we have all those germs there. Over time, that microban is going to kind of start eating away at the cell walls, and then eventually you're not going to see any bacteria on that ground. There's a graph here on the left, or I should say my left, showing the amount of microbes on a ground over a 24-hour period. That light blue is going to be without microban, and you're seeing over a 24-hour period we have looks like 100 million units of bacteria on the ground, whereas using microban, since we have attacked those cell walls, depleted them, made them so they can't reproduce, we're looking at around 1. And again, just kind of a little, of course this isn't a actual image, but just a rendering here to showcase under a microscope the number of bacteria found on the floor. Almost nothing there. And then we are riddled with bacteria with using a standard floor finish that does not have the microban technology. Mentioning, right, the floor care products we have. So the Clarion 25 with microban technology, it's easy to apply, it's extremely durable, very versatile on many different floors. It can be used on vinyl, rubber, concrete, marble, terrazzo. Our Ripsaw floor stripper, we recommend for any floor that has less than 10 coats of floor finish on it. We do offer more, the Juggernaut, for it's a very strong floor stripper, but in most cases the Ripsaw will do just fine. It's fast acting, safer, it doesn't contain any butyl, which is commonly found in a lot of floor strippers. It's what gives off that really foul smell. Our floor stripper does not have that odor. Your employees are going to love it. Well, I say love it. They're going to love it more because they're not going to have those smell and the associated headaches that come with it every time you have to strip your floors. It also comes with an automatic dilution indicator, which means it's very simple. You pour the dilution, or you pour the chemistry into a mop bucket, whichever you're using to apply that floor stripper. Once that liquid becomes a very cloudy skim milk consistency, you know you have the right dilution. Just wanted to go back into with our rip saw, right? With not having any of that butyl, we actually have come up with patented liquescent technology, where again it's safe, low odor, but what it does is it takes the dirt, the debris, the soils, the solids on the floor, and actually turns those into a liquid state for easy removal. And just for the maintenance, right? We want to showcase the cleaners that we have. The Eco E32 is a floor cleaner, and then we, fragrance-free, we have the E33 floor cleaner. Something good to know about our Eco system is that they're extremely concentrated, and we offer, with our Eco proportioning system, you're going to get a perfect dilution of those cleaners every time. They are Green Seal certified, so they are safe for the end user, and they are pH neutral, so you're not going to have to worry about anything actually, you're cleaning the floor that's eating up the floor finish, right? It's going to keep the floor finish on the floor. It's not going to eat that up. And we've mentioned durability and clarity this whole time. What sets us apart? And those are the two big key indicators, right? We have an extremely durable floor finish. It's not going to powder, it's not going to chip away like the competitors, and it's extremely clear, right? The solution, the Clarion 25, when we apply it in its state before drying, it is a clear liquid. You compare it to some of your competitors, those liquids appear yellow. They're going to yellow more as they dry, sit, and age on the floor. With our floor care program, you do not have to worry about that. And just going into seeing is believing. I would love to set up a tabletop demo, but if you have any further questions after that, actually getting in your facility, marking off about 200, 300 square foot area, have a high traffic area would be best, so you can see the difference. We can put in a line of tape, see we can actually compare the two, our product versus the competitors, do a full demo, we'll strip out, do the floor finishes, and you can see in your facility how that product stands up to the rest. With that being said, this is Justin Berkmeyer completing the Buckeye Hard Care Floor Care Program Packet.